You made such an impact in boxing. Is there still a plan to enter the cage in mixed martial arts in the future?
Yeah, I want to be like Holly here and test my skills in the cage, and that's something I'm super interested in, and I think it would be a very big spectacle. Nate Diaz is still ducking, but we need to find the right opponent. Usyk maybe.
Usyk in MMA.
Usyk has called out Jake multiple times in MMA. They've been in touch with us behind the scenes saying they want to do that fight in 2026. So it's something that we definitely want to pursue.
Is the PFL looking into it?
Absolutely.
Get back, so my friend, welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get right into it, bro. You seen the fucking clip? It's getting fucking insane, bro. It's starting to get to a point where it's like, okay, when does the bullshittery stop? When the fuckery stop, bro? When is the system, this matrix, whatever, is going to stop fucking with us? Because apparently, Usyk is super seriously to fight Jake Paul in an MMA fight. Let's talk about it. Now, you seen the little video, the little clip that played in the beginning where Jake Paul and his manager, I don't know what his manager fucking name, I forgot, but they were talking about obviously Usyk, because obviously back like a few months ago, Usyk, I made a video about it. Usyk called out Jake Paul for an MMA fight, not for a boxing fight, MMA fight, and Usyk keep calling out Jake Paul, and I get it. Before you get mad, I know this is stupid, but I get it. Obviously, Usyk is super close to retiring. He got what, maximum 2 more fights in him, right? This Daniel Dubois fight may be his last fucking fight. We don't know, right? He doesn't have that much fight left in him, right? So he obviously probably want to cash out. And the best way to cash out is a motherfucker named Jake Paul, because for some reason that's where you get the money. He's getting paid the big fucking bucks. Look at the Mike Tyson fight. Look at the Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., bro. No, not even going to joke. Probably Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is getting paid the most he ever got paid in his whole career, aside from that Canelo fight. I'm so serious, right? So it makes sense. And you may be asking yourself, where did this news come from? You don't know Jake Paul had a press conference against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Now, a lot of things got brought up where I'm making another video about, but like I said, Usyk is in serious conversation to fight Jake Paul 2026 in an MMA fight. Now, the manager, now here's one thing that got me a little, because the manager was more into this than Jake Paul. I'm not gonna lie, right? Because you seen the clip yourself. Jake Paul was like, yeah, we're talking with Usyk. We may do an MMA fight. We're talking behind the scenes, behind closed door. We're not. And his manager was like, no. We're talking seriously discussion. Like, me and his team are in serious discussion for Jake Paul to fight Usyk in an MMA fight. And I feel like Jake Paul's like, shit, bro. Like, and I feel like I know why he's hesitant. Because what he said after, if you don't know, again, look at the clip. Jake Paul said, I haven't started MMA training. That's when I knew, this, I feel like the manager wants this more than Jake Paul does. Because Jake Paul, obviously, is going to fucking lose if he hasn't even started his MMA training. You cannot train MMA for 1 year and expect to beat fucking Usyk. Because if you don't know, Usyk trains MMA when he fucking trains for his boxing fight. Go look at the clips. Usyk trains MMA. He does basketball. Like, he does multiple things when he trains for a fight, because it's smart, right? Train each type of your body, and MMA is really good base, because kickboxing, I'm pretty sure, but still, he wrestles too. MMA, he trains MMA, so it's like Usyk been training for, I don't even know how long. He may have MMA experience in his backhand, and we don't know it, right? So Jake Paul knows, like, shit, man. Like, yeah, I know me versus Usyk in MMA will be big. Don't lie. Like, we all don't like Jake Paul, right? Y'all don't like Jake Paul, I know this. But Usyk versus Jake Paul in MMA and the PFL will do so much fucking numbers, because it'd be like a circus. Like, you want to look away, but you can't, because of how dumb and stupid and just, okay, I want to see how it goes, right? Usyk and MMA gloves against Jake Paul in MMA gloves, because again, there's multiple points that this may happen. There's multiple shit that this may not happen, right? Again, this is stupid. I agree, but again, Usyk probably wants a paycheck, and the fact that Jake Paul manager is so confident that this fight may happen, I think Usyk, Jake Paul team and management team are really talking a lot. And it looks like they've been back and forth. I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like this fight is going to happen MMA, because if you didn't know, Jake Paul was supposed to fight MMA in a long ass time ago. Because again, if you don't know, now you know. Shout out to my UFC fans. Jake Paul owns PFL. Right, I'm pretty sure he owns a percentage, but Jake Paul owns PFL, the MMA organization, right? And he said for a couple years now that he wanted to fight MMA, like he wanted to do an MMA card, and the rumor was he was going to do it with Francis Ngannou when Francis Ngannou came back, but that never happened, obviously. And Jake Paul kept pushing it. He released a video a year ago, him doing mid work. Obviously, that was just for the camera, because he just said it himself. He hasn't even started MMA training, right? So he probably knows a few things, but he probably doesn't even know the fucking basic of MMA, right? So like, he obviously is more focused in boxing, but like, he knows that Usyk versus Usyk is number one, will do head and numbers. Number two, will boost PFL, because let's be honest, UFC is the king right now, right? PFL is nowhere near UFC, right? It's like the UFC is the NFL, the NBA, and fucking PFL. No offense to PFL, anybody who's in it, because they definitely got some good fighters. But let's be honest, UFC is the NFL, the NBA, while fucking PFL is the China League, right? Chiang Chai, whatever it's called. Like, let's be honest, like, they may have some good players, right? PFL has some good players, but come on. We all know where the big money at. We all know where the money's at. It's UFC. So obviously, this fight would be huge for the PFL, because it would kind of boost them. It would boost the sales. The last time I did a PFL watch along was when they did the PFL versus Bellator. That shit was a year or two ago, right? And ever since they bought out Bellator, it's not like they've grown. They just stay at the same spot, and just UFC just got all the best guys, really. And we just saw Pitbull, who just went to the UFC. UFC got the most popular guy and the best guys, because Pitbull just tried to go in there and he fucking lost. Like, the only person I may say who's doing good from PFL is Kayla Harrison. So again, this fight makes sense, because Jake Paul probably wants to boost the PFL ratings, get more fans, get more eyes on a PFL product. You can just stack the card. And yeah, bro, like, it makes sense on Jake Paul, and also it makes sense on Usyk's side, because I said I don't see him boxing. By 2026, it's gonna be the last year we see him fight, in my opinion. He even said it himself. He probably has 1 or 2 fights in him that he's retiring, because again, that motherfucker is what, 36, 37? Like, he's old. He's close to 40. And obviously, he did everything he needs to do. Like, there's nothing left for him in this sport. If he beats Daniel Dubois, there's nothing left for Usyk in boxing. Like, really. Like, it's crazy, but it's true. There's if Oleksandr Usyk beats Daniel Dubois, this motherfucker has completed boxing. Really, he became undisputed in cruiserweight, moved up, beat top contenders at heavyweight, elite motherfuckers, just wiped Anthony Joshua, wiped Tyson Fury, just beat the best of the best in this era, and yeah, he's done. There's nobody left for him to fight after Daniel Dubois. That's the only fight that's like, maybe you lose, because that controversy was a low blow, was a knockdown, was a low blow. But still, if he beats Daniel Dubois, it's over. Like, there's nobody left. The only people who's left are young people, are like the guys are prospects. He's not gonna fight no prospect, because it doesn't make no sense. So it's obviously like he has no one left. He already beat the king. He is now the king, and there's nobody else big names that left to challenge him. So really, I do see Usyk, if he beats Daniel Dubois. Obviously, if Daniel Dubois beat him, there's probably a rematch cost in there, right? But still, if he does beat Daniel Dubois, I do see him maybe fighting one more fight. Who would that be? I have no idea. Like at my top of my head, who the fuck it will be. Like, I'm just thinking, there's really, like, Joseph Parker will be the only one, right? Obviously, Joseph Parker would be the only one really left for him to beat. But, like, come on, I don't see yes, in my opinion, Joseph Parker do deserve the fight. He beat Deontay Wilder. I forgot who he beat Zhang. Obviously, he does deserve the fight. But let's be honest, Usyk is winning that fight. Usyk may win that fight by TKO. Come on, like, I love Joseph Parker, but most likely Joseph Parker will win that fight. So, in my opinion, this is how I see this year going for Usyk. He fights, what's his name? He fights Daniel Dubois, beats him in July, then probably fights Joseph Parker at the end of the year, towards the end of the year, and then he fights Jake Paul in the MMA, and he gets his bag and he leaves. Honestly, I do see this fight happening. It makes sense. Now, Jake Paul doesn't feel like he wants to fight this fight, because obviously, let's talk about who wins. Usyk wins, right? Usyk fucking wins. Usyk has MMA experience. He has fucking heavyweight power. And now the 8-ounce gloves could turn into 3 or 4, whatever it is. Fuck yeah. And the first leg kick Jake Paul feels, he's gonna be like, holy shit. The first takedown fucking Usyk shoots, he's gonna be like, holy shit, I am fucked. I am not ready for this. I am not that guy. Because again, like, all credit to Jake Paul, but like the fact that he said he hasn't even started MMA training, you cannot get even good enough for MMA fight 1 year. There's no way. Like, most likely, if it happens, will happen near spring, but there's no way you get enough training time in 1 year. It just doesn't happen. I'm just sorry. It just doesn't. If you somehow, the only problem, Jake Paul only has a fighter chance, right? The only way he has a chance is by swinging and hoping that he fucking connects with big ass overhand and he gets fucking. Nah, I don't even see it. Because Usyk got a good ass shin. Come on now, Usyk has an amazing ass shin, right? He withstood fucking punches from Tyson Fury and from Anthony Joshua, from Daniel Dubois. Come on now, he has an amazing ass shin. So, no, really, I just see Usyk beating him by TKO. But still, anyway, that's the whole update. I'm gonna make one more video about there's gonna be like a lot more video about Jake Paul. Because just news coming out of him, you gonna learn him versus it's crazy. But anyways, guys, let me know how you feel about this. I really want to see the comments. How y'all feel about this? Will you be interested in this fight? Honestly, I'll be like, fuck it. Usyk's probably gonna retire after this. He probably wants a bag. Fuck it. Usyk, go in there, get your bag, and fuck up Jake Paul and leave. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Yeah, see you guys later. Fuck off.